if you struggle with working out consistently every day or every other day, however you want to do the split, then I have some important advice for you guys who are struggling with that. Because for the longest time, a few months, I couldn't get myself to consistently work out. And now I think I've been consistently working out for a month, maybe two. I don't know exactly. But you have to work out consistently, or do anything for that matter consistently, if you want to make any progress. So, for example, with meditation, I used to be super inconsistent with that. I'm on a 3-day streak currently of meditating every morning, and for doing a morning routine at all, waking up at 4, getting out of my bed, making some black coffee, and then cold shower if I didn't shower the night before. But usually I do. But it's a real struggle with getting people to consistently work out. I've gotten friends to join me on working out at school, actually. Me, my friend Christian, probably know him. If you've seen any of my older videos, I've mentioned him a lot. And Miguel, so he's been coming to our school gym with us in the mornings on Tuesdays, Thursdays. So that's pretty cool. It's awesome to get more friends on working out with you and starting to do the good habits, not eating as much junk food and stuff. And I'm trying to get a few more friends on self-improvement. But some of the tips for working out consistently are doing it at the same time every single day. So the same time of day. So if you can't wake up early in the mornings yet, but you have some time in the afternoon, just at the very least, make a 30-minute block where you can work out at this time every single day. Except maybe on the rare occasion you couldn't. Like a holiday or whatever. Something like that. So find a time of day you're comfortable with, whatever time you want, and make sure that time is uninterrupted for most days, and just go and work out at that time. And that really helps, because then you're building a habit, and once you build it into a habit, it becomes enjoyable. Eventually, if you work out long enough, working out will become fun. There will be days that suck, like always. That's with everything. There will be days that suck. But you will eventually enjoy going to the gym if you don't right now. And that could sound absolutely crazy to you. That sounded crazy to me. When I was younger. A year ago, I thought, man, if I worked out every day, I'd be so sore I couldn't move. It'd suck. That wouldn't be fun. But it does get fun. The more you do it, because it's like a video game. I've grown up playing a lot of video games. So I like leveling up. You get that validation from leveling up in video games, and if it's Call of Duty or whatever, you're grinding camos, you get the mastery camo, and everybody's like, oh, that's awesome. And stuff like that. So you're leveling up to get this validation in the video game. But you can why not level yourself up in real life? With the gym. You can go work out in you can go and you can build muscle. Like, and you can go with your friends too. If you get your friends going to the gym with you, that's awesome. Because you can keep each other accountable. So you guys can be accountability partners. You can keep each other in check. One person doesn't feel like working out that day, but you're there. And so you get him and you're like, "Hey bro, come on. Let's go work out. I know you don't feel like it, but we got to do this because you'll feel better afterwards. And maybe you won't feel better afterwards that day, but in the future, you will thank yourself for working out." The amount of effects is insane what working out has for you. You know, it just makes you happy. It gives you this this dopamine. You know, you get dopamine from scrolling and stuff. Why not get dopamine from working out? And it's not just that instant dopamine that dissipates so quickly. It's a more powerful dopamine, I'd say. And there's powerful and there's cheap dopamine, and I'll talk about that in a different video. But the dopamine you get from a workout is powerful dopamine. It's this powerful dopamine that raises your overall dopamine level. So you have two guys, right? One guy is on social media all the time, and that's where he eats junk food and all that and all the pleasant things, right? This other guy, he suffers a lot. He goes and he does hard workouts. He eats as clean as he can. He meditates. So they both get dopamine. But this guy, his baseline, so every time he gets a dopamine hit on that cheap dopamine stuff, scrolling, junk food, video games, your dopamine goes like this. Up, and then your overall baseline goes lower than it was. So this was his baseline. And after doing that, it goes a little lower. Does it again, gets even lower. And now his baseline is all the way down here. And the other guy who's getting this powerful dopamine, right? So they both started at the same level. This guy's down here now. This guy, he's getting the powerful dopamine. So he's doing these things that don't give you dopamine necessarily instantly, but later they give you a more powerful dopamine, if that makes any sense. So he does a hard workout. It goes up a little. He meditates. Goes up a little. It's not going down. It can fluctuate here and there, you know, with all the things in life, but his overall happiness, like your overall happiness, will be higher when you work out, when you do these good habits, and when you're doing them consistently. If you're not doing them consistently, you won't see the results. You just won't. So I really push that idea of working out consistently. Work out consistently. Find an accountability partner so you can work out with somebody, and track your progress. It's like your level up. So say you can only do, I don't know, 4 push-ups right now. You can do 4 push-ups before you just can't. You can't get yourself up no matter how hard you try. Say you work out for a few weeks. Even after 1 week of working out, and you'll be super sore the first few times you work out, like super sore, because your muscles aren't used to this amount of force and tension. So next week, that same person who could only do 4 push-ups could do maybe 5, maybe 6, maybe even 7 push-ups before he fails. That feeling is awesome. That feeling of leveling up in the gym, in meditation, in the healthy foods you're eating. It's awesome because we all seek this sort of validation, this leveling up that we want. We want to level up. But a lot of us have been doing it in video games because we get called losers or nerds or bums or whatever you get called. Or whatever people think you are in their heads. Because you just level up in video games. And maybe your friends or maybe those people are doing that as well. They're just trying to level up in video games. They're just trying to level up in social media, get their their online fake status up. That's not going to make you happier. So I highly encourage you to start weightlifting or calisthenics or just whatever. Just start working out. Whatever you can do, do it. And if you can do harder things, then move up to that eventually. So I also want to leave you guys with a workout you can do if you have absolutely no clue how to work out at all. So I'm going to link this in the description. It's I'll link the app and I'll link the workout for that app. So this is a free app. This is not promotional or anything. It's called Strong on the App Store, and it's just a free app. It's what I use. It's what my friend uses, and I've gotten a few other of my friends to start using it because it's just super easy to track your workouts. Just pull out your phone, track the set, press the check mark, and then you move on to your next set. So it's super easy, and it tracks all of your stats. So really, all you need for working out is your body and just a little bit of space. So let's see. Here we go. So right here, I just have a little mat set up right here, and so I'll show you guys push-up form. I'll show you guys air squats, jump squats, burpees, and actually we'll keep it simple. Just push-ups and air squats. That's all we're gonna do. Okay. So for your push-up form, if you can't do a push-up yet, you can do knee push-ups. So just get on your knees. There you go, in push-up form. And then push-up. Or farther out. Or even farther out, and it gets a little more difficult each time you go farther out. So find whatever works for you, depending on what you can do. I'm not going to tell you to go, oh, perfect form push-ups instantly. No, just figure out what you can do and do it. So, let's see. We'll have you do 3 sets of however many push-ups you can do, and keep it between, don't go over 15 reps in whatever you're doing. If you want to build muscle, if you're just like, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna build strength, you'll also get muscle. Actually, let's keep this even more simple. 3 sets of push-ups till failure, whether it's knee push-ups, or you could even do elevated push-ups if you want to work on your form if you can't even do, or if you can't do a normal one at the moment. Sorry about all this running around. Okay, so you can find any elevated surface, a box or whatever works. So I'm just using the side of my bed. And push up, down, up. If that's still too difficult, you can do wall push-ups. So I actually did a workout with somebody I know from the summer camp I work at, and I got him to do wall push-ups even though they were super difficult for him. But we still worked out with him, and it was a great time. Actually, it was super fun. So you can do wall push-ups. Right? And keep your body straight if you can. So 3 sets of push-ups till failure, and then air squats. So we'll do air squats right here. Again, sorry for all this running around. It's not ideal, but it works. Okay, so you finish your push-ups. Now we're going to do 3 sets of squats till failure, or air squats till failure. If you can do a ton of these, grab a backpack, fill it up with some books, some weight, whatever you can put in there, and just squat with the backpack on, or hold the backpack, whatever you need to do to make it more difficult, so you're not doing like 1,000 reps, or like 100 reps or whatever. So go down as deep as you can. And for the side, if you want to see the posture. So there you go. And if you can't go down all the way, then just go as far as you can. If you can't do them at all, just stick to push-ups for now, and eventually your body will naturally get cut down to the size that you would be able to do air squats. So I hope this was valuable to you. I hope this was very helpful, and I hope you watched it to the end. And hopefully, if you're playing video games or if you're addicted to them, change out your video game time for working out. Start leveling up there. And it's gonna suck. It's gonna be super difficult at first. I'm not gonna lie to you. It will. It does suck. But suck is where growth happens. So get out there and do it. And there's no excuses for, oh, I can't work out. Yeah, you can. I showed you stuff that, like, even some pretty large dudes could do. So you can do it. Just stay consistent. The time's gonna pass on anyways. So why would you waste it? Continue in what you're doing. But have a great day, and God bless.